Wow, would you look at that? So, it's big. The yacht that was released 1 or 2 years ago, I forget when, is a massive ship that you can have for your player. And in terms of length, it's still not as big as this submarine, which is called the Kosatka. So for a little bit more information, I don't know if you see a U.S. flag on the side there. It's something that I put sort of like an identity. Not that I'm a nationalist or anything. But this is a 1980s era Russian Cold War submarine. And as you can see, it still has the insignia on it. 1896. I don't know what significance that is. It's probably. Oh, look what we have here. Helicopter firing missiles. Anyway, so that's a good sign that we should start the tour. There you go. Got to do that. All right, so let's enter. I think this brings us into, I have no idea where, the main part near the command center. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Let's just start. Okay, so let's go in there. Downtown Los Santos in the background. Very nice. Now, you know, I may want to submerge this thing first before doing the rest of the tour, just so that nobody kills me on the surface. But regardless, we'll do the tour anyway. Oh, look, so they start me in the command room here. Isn't that cool? So I must have came down in this direction. So, you know, I don't know where to start. So this is a guy, his name is Pavel, I believe. He helps you with the mission. He's the sub-engineer. He's got all your submarine questions. As you see here, this is the missile system where I was mentioning before you could launch heat-seeking missiles and kill other players. You could actually guide them like you're flying a plane. Pretty cool stuff. Look how fancy this is. Not sure this is all Cold War technology. It's been modified, but the rest of it kind of is. Look at all these gauges, guys. Insane. Anyway, so we'll start here with a ladder and some pumps and valves, right? Cool stuff. Oh, look. I don't know what it is. Anyway, so as we saw, that was the command room where the real deal happens. It looks like here we must be on, I don't want to say it's the top floor, but maybe it is. Probably is. Valves. Got plenty of those. Alright, we're going to go downstairs and see what we find. So once you go downstairs, we're going to make a right here first. I can kind of show you what we got going on. Little fire extinguishers. You never know what kind of problems you're going to have on the submarine. You'd think water wouldn't be an issue, but we can't exactly open the submarine doors when we're underwater and there's a fire. So think about that. Living quarters. This is a little zen place. Obviously, I'm the captain, so this is mine. I've got like the nice bed. Here's a wardrobe in case I want to change into like a black tie in the middle of a torpedo fight. You know, really logical. Got my computer here, which I can check on my stats, my bank. I can order stuff from the internet, cars, buy stuff, whatever, jerk off, you know, sell properties. And here is where the living quarters for the rest of the crew is, which just never show up. You know, they're never here, which would be kind of cool if they were. But we got a little magazine, Vinewood, surprised. But anyway, yeah, it gets pretty musky in here, so we're gonna keep moving. Yes, the cafeteria, eating hall, mess hall, I don't know what you call it. Fuck you, I don't know, I was never in the Navy. Got a nice little dining table here, a couple beers still out. Nobody didn't take the trash out, you know, they're gonna get have to drop a couple dollars in the dirty jar, whatever the rules are down here. So as you can see, all the fine cooking materials that are needed are here, including microwaves. But, you know, people want to come down, whip up some breakfast, a couple hamburgers. This is the place to do it. Looks like they're using a bootleg kind of bleach thing, cleaning product here. That's good to know. So, yeah, you know, it's kind of nice. You can sit down. You know, look at the command center look at the command center upstairs, and you might think this is the place where the real tough issues are discussed. Who to attack, what to do, where to move next. But, you know, the mess hall, the cafeteria, is kind of you know, I think a good place for some of life's real important decisions are made, or GTA life's real important. You know, you can sit down and have a cup of coffee, discuss strategies, what's the next mission, you know, the real serious questions in life. Whether or not you can put ketchup on a hot dog, you know, what are the pressing issues. So I'm going to stand up and keep going. I like the classic ketchup and mustard bottles that they have here. Okay, so I'm trying to stand up and I can't. All right, I was feeling a little claustrophobic. I still can't. Okay, here we go. That was a little scary, guys. So I believe we came in through the left here, and we're going to just continue, see what we have. So I hope you enjoyed the... Oh, look, telephone, in case you want to make it quick. Yes, Captain, what's going on? Sure, let me just finish my bacon, and I'll be right up there. Watertight door, keep closed. Wow, so if I was 5 years old, we'd all be dead, because that shit would be open right away. You hear the nice creaking and eerie hollow sounds that the submarine makes. That's kind of cool. Here we have explosive shit. I'm not going to get into detail about what it really is because I don't know. And you know, I don't know which direction we should go, but you know, let's go here first. I'm sorry, just in case you wanted to see, you were worried that we didn't have enough valves and pumps. We got that. Some more stuff there. Oh, look, a little security room. Some cameras. A jail cell? I don't think I've ever noticed this, so I'm glad I did the tour, but that's awesome. So I guess if one of the sailors is getting a little rowdy, you know, got drunk, started a fight, if we feel he's in a danger to the rest of the crew, here's a place that we can throw him. There's even room for 2 people and a toilet right next to the bed. So, you know, if you're being bad, that's where you go. Ah, yes. Look at this, the torpedo room. This is pretty impressive. You never really realize how large torpedoes are until you're standing next to one. I know this is just Grand Theft Auto, but I imagine these things are big. But what a room, huh? I can hear water trickling down. Hey, that's always a good sign in a submarine. So let's move out of here. Enough with the boring torpedo stuff, war stuff, right, guys? What do we do next? Let's go back beyond all this shit, the valves, and is there a way out of here? Okay, yeah. Check this out, the moon pool. So here I have vehicles. I've got a submarine. I also do have a helicopter that I can launch out of this thing, but I'm not sure where that's kept, or if it's supposed to be right here. Regardless, I do have it. It's just out on the town or something. Anyway, where am I going here? What would this be? The engine room? The boiler room? Look at that piece of whatever it is. Pretty impressive, right? And it looks like we've got the end here with a couple of valves and exit. But, you know what, then again, this might have not been the whole tour. The reason I did it is because every time I feel like I find something new, and I just don't know. But you saw the good stuff, the living quarters, and oh, look at that. See? Told you. See, we went upstairs, and here's my secondary moon pool vehicle. Obviously, that would make sense that the helicopter's on top, submarine under, helicopter above. I get it now. And here is some kind of monitoring room where you can kind of, you know, do your yes, Captain, aye, aye shit like that. So I love this helicopter. It's called the Sparrow, and it's just a regular Sparrow, no sea landing thingies, no floats, just a regular land helicopter. Good to have. Oh, look, glass bottom. How interesting. What an architect. So yeah, that was the top floor. Let's see what else we got here. Bridge. I have an idea what might be coming. Okay. And we're back in the command center with Pavel and oh yeah, well, how could I forget? A periscope. How cool is this, guys? Look up the periscope, look down periscope, whatever the term is. But regardless, if you're breaching the water a little bit, you can do this and you can actually launch torpedoes at each other. Did I say lunch torpedoes? I meant launch torpedoes. Lunch torpedoes is what they refer to as hot dogs in the Navy. I'm not sure if you guys knew that, but I'm glad I can provide you with that information. So yeah, again, here we've got daytime. How cool is that? We entered the sub at night. Now it's morning time. We see beautiful Los Santos with all its pollution. And yeah, that's periscope stuff. Let me see if I can fire a torpedo. I kind of forgot how to do this. Oh, you know what? I can't. I think I can if I lock on somebody, but I got to do that from the front. You could fire heat-seeking missiles, I believe, from that when there's air vehicles around or whatever. But anyway, periscope, cool stuff. Let me give you a little example of launching one of these missiles, okay? So, I'm gonna get on the command here. We've got missile ready to launch. All I've got to do is press X, and then I am God for however long this missile lasts. But we do have other players here. I'm not really a griefer, somebody who kills randomly, but for the sake of demonstration, I'm going to aim for somebody. I'm probably not going to hit them, but just want you guys to be able to see. So this is how I will do it. Press X, launch the missile, as they say in China. And here, as you see, I'm not playing with any radar, but you know, I'll show you what I kind of do. If I look at the map radar and I look at the players on here, see these white dots? These are pretty innocent people. Here we've got a, what do you call it? The leader of an organization here. And he's somebody that I could potentially hit. Now, not having the mini-map, it's kind of hard to see who you're zeroing in on. So maybe we'll just scare him. Shit, if we kill him, we're really lucky. But I kind of know the map well enough. Let's just take a look at where he is. Okay, he's moving down on the second road from the beach here. So let's see if I can see a moving vehicle. If I don't, I can always pick up again. Oh my God, there's a guy in a flying motorcycle, which we call an oppressor. They are the worst human beings on the planet. If you ever run into one, either hide or get in your submarine or, you know, whatever. It's not worth fighting them. So let's see. Scan for humans. But this thing is pretty awesome. See how fast it goes? It also has an extraordinary range. Let me go open the map again. As you can see, my submarine is here where my cursor is right now. And my missile is over here. You can travel, I think, about half the map, or definitely across the whole city, almost across the whole city, without ever getting a warning for disconnection. When you get a little too far away, you're going to get a disconnection warning. And if you don't turn directions and go a little bit closer to your submarine, then you'll lose the missile. Not a big deal, but I think the range is pretty excellent on this weapon. So I'm going to go back around towards the beach. I still see some other players. Let's see if we can at least scare the shit out of someone. Okay, we've got a car or person inbound or southbound. Now he's eastbound. So now he's inbound. See if I can run into him. Where's he going to be? I have no sight of any player yet. It's kind of stupid because it's not inverted. I'm used to flying like plane games where obviously your joystick is inverted for up and down. But the missile, you point up on the joystick, it goes up. You point down, it goes down. A little weird, but you're going to have to get used to it. So, let's see. Where could this guy be? According to the map, I just flew so close to him. It'd be easier if I turned on my little one, but, you know, if we can't find him, then I will most likely just try to hit a vehicle or something. This guy, poor guy, I think he knows what's going on. So anyway, just give you an example. I will hit a car. Whoa! Now, I believe I interrupted the flow of that guy's day. That wasn't a player, it was just an NPC, but you see that? There's no way that car survived. If that was a player, boom, he would have been dead. He would have been sleeping with the fishes. He would have been bada bing. He would have been gabagool, as they say in the eastern part of France. So, you know, I think that's the gist of it. Valves. I think that's the gist of it. Another valve. I believe we saw all the rooms. Just going to double check. Yep, there's my living quarters. You know, another way into my living quarters. Cool shit. You can even lie on your bed if you want. It's just good shit. You can contemplate, you know, life at sea and how much you miss land and, you know, how you could never go back to that life. You know, whatever generic Navy bullshit. So yeah, anyway, look at that. Look at that. I am contemplating life. I'm going, in my head, I'm going, huh. I wonder if you could put ketchup on a hot dog and still be considered a man. But anyway, I'm glad you guys enjoyed my tour. And if you didn't, you know, go fuck yourself. So I'm heading out. Get yourself a submarine if you have the money and on GTA and you want to have a little bit of fun. I think it's one of the best things that's ever came out on the game. So until then, I don't have any like sea phrases. I was gonna finish with like a, you know, "Arr, goodbye," but that's a pirate. This is a submarine. How fucking stupid would that be? Anyway, before I continue, you know, peace and love. Be nice to each other. Stay safe. Baba Booey.